Trainers, what is going on? Drewby here, bringing you our draft league analysis, our new draft league in general, courtesy of Joey and Co. I'm back, baby. New York Marauders! We had a pretty decent season last time, but we want to build upon that and do a little bit better. A little spoiler, so you see my first round draft pick. First of all, I want to say thank you to Joey for the invite. Beautiful, beautiful human being right there. And we are back with the Marauders in the Shuckle Premier League. Is that good? First of all, what went down? I had the second overall pick, and guess who had number one? Joey did. Collusion? Rigged? I think so. My first draft pick was the beautiful Ogerpon Wellspring over here. Now, why did I choose this mon? Why is it so amazing? And why is it worthy of being the number 2 overall pick? Especially when the fire type Ogerpon is right there, who just got moved to Ubers. But, obviously, all the forms illegal in our draft league with the DLC that released. So, I chose Ogerpon Wellspring second overall, the first on my team, because its typing in water and grass is absolutely incredible. It has a phenomenal move pool. It has U-turn momentum and pivoting, and it also could be a nice defensive or especially defensive wall. You can see its stats right there, 80, 84, 96 defenses. Pretty damn good. I could be that guy sub Leech Seed, you know, Spiky Shield, Leech Seed, Arrogance. I could be doing that, or I just go all out offense, U-turn, Wood Hammer, Ivy Cudgel, Knock Off. This mon gets it pretty much all. A phenomenal mon. But I chose this one over the fire one for a few reasons. One, we are not weak to hazards. Yes, our ability is Water Absorb, not as good as Mold Breaker in singles, but still a pretty damn good ability regardless. Even though we time store resist water, having an immunity is still awesome. The typing is phenomenal defensively in my opinion, and we are not weak to hazards, and that is why I chose Ogerpon overall. I also got BGC going on right now. I got bias because I freaking love this mon on my rain team, so I'm like, I want that bad boy. But overall, Ogerpon is incredible. The stats are amazing. The move pool is just, it's honestly not incredible, but it has just enough good moves to make it like a really used Pokemon, or like an overused Pokemon if you talk about tier list. But that is why I chose Ogerpon Wellspring first overall on the New York Marauders. Next, hey, slides work. You're gonna see my mouse, I think. All right, that is our first mon overall. Round 2. What do we got going on? Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Iron Treads is joining the New York Marauders for season 2 of the, or season 1 of the Shuckle Premier League, but my second draft league with Joey and friends. What we got going on with this mon right here? Well, I wanted a Pokemon that could either get rocks or spin reliably, so why not both, my friends? Steel ground type, phenomenal mon, great move pool, just good enough speed to make it over the edge, and high attack stats. Defenses are pretty nice as well, obviously, and the typing being a ground and steel type, those stabs are insane. EQ, Iron Head, beautiful, beautiful stuff right there. And the coverage moves, we have Knock Off, we have Ice Spinner, we have what else do you have? I can't even think of the top of my head, but there's so many good, really good optional moves that you could throw on there for the Zest in the draft league or for your matchups. Love this mon. Obviously it has Stealth Rocks and it has Rapid Spin, and of course Rapid Spin buff gives you +1 speed. This mon is phenomenal for that, and it's just an incredible mon. So we have the ground steel typing, we have water grass, we're looking good. 2 phenomenal mons, and of course, obviously with booster energy, this thing can do so many things, boosting the speed, boosting the attack. Can even go bulky again in this thing. Look at that, 90 HP, 120 defense, 70 speed def, still pretty freaking bulky. Yeah, you're weak to water, you're weak to ground and whatnot, but like, still, ground steel, phenomenal typing, offensive typing, even defensive typing, and we love our boy Iron Tread. So that is our mon right there. I apologize for the mouse. I'm going to move it behind my camera. How about them apples? All right, next, that is our 2 mons right there. Third overall for the New York Marauders, we proudly draft Honan Arcanine. What a mon this is, and this is honestly, I think this might be my current new favorite Pokemon. This thing is so insane. Its abilities are absolutely cracked, and it's literally the perfect Brockhead mon that you could have ever created. Now, Fire Rock isn't like the greatest like type combo. It's actually pretty good offensively, and it's not the worst defensively. However, now you're still weak to rocks, you're weak to fighting now, your times are weak to water, you're neutral to grass, you know. You got those shenanigans going down instead of being resistant to all those, besides water, obviously. Now you're weak to them, or neutral to them, or when you once were neutral, now you're weak to them. But overall, man, even with all that being said and done, Honan Arcanine is insane. This is literally Arcanine on steroids. You get freaking Head Smash. Yes, 8% accuracy, but you have Head Smash there for big damage with Rock Head. You have Flare Blitz. You even have that new Fire Outrage called, like, Fire Rage and Fury. I don't know how it's called, but you got that. You're not going to do that because you have Flare Blitz. But if you don't bring Rock Head and you still want some big damage and whatnot, you could do that, you know? A little lumbar reaction, you know what I'm saying? It has Intimidate as well. A beautiful mon all around. The move pool coverages. You can go special like Power Gem, Flamethrower, Snarl. He has E-Speed. He has Stealth Rocks. What else does this thing have off the top of my head? That's all I can really think of right now. But this mon is just so good. Got a little bit of a ground weakness going on now, but I love this mon. I think it's incredible. And yeah, both Pokemon are weak to water, but then right then and there we have the beautiful Ogerpon, who times 4 resists water and also water absorbs. So ain't gonna be any water attacks going through on these guys if we play our cards properly. But overall, Honan Arcanine, love this mon, great shiny, and just puts in the finest work. Speed tier isn't that great, but again, you got a pretty decent typing here. Offensively, defensively it's a little still resists fairy though, which is nice. Resists fairy. You're neutral to grass, and you get the point, my friends. Honan Arcanine, beautiful mon. We love it. We love it. We love it. Number 3 overall. Look at the squad right there. You see them all here, there, ready to go. You see a little ground weakness going on, a little water weakness going on. But like I said, Ogerpon covers those both. And then, coming up, 4th overall for the New York Marauders, we proudly draft Salamance, my friends. I want a little dragon here. Now for the Fairy Dragon Steel Core, we got the Dragon, we got the Steel, we still need the Fairy, but overall we got this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mon right here, Salamance. Nothing really needs to be said about Salamance other than the synergy with my team. Salamance has been around since most of us were in diapers, if not, well, I guess some of us are older, like me, you know. Salamance came out when I was in 6th grade. You guys don't care, so we're just gonna go back to Salamance now. Salamance is a beautiful, beautiful mon. I'm an old man. He's an old Pokemon, and he is beautiful. A second Intimidator on the team. Moxie boosting sweeps to get the dubs. And of course, if we look at the team, Salamance is immune to ground, times resists water, resists fighting, and it is, like I said, another Intimidate Pokemon. It goes really well with our team so far, and I think the synergy is up the wazoo, phenomenal, and we're just looking beautiful, my friends. I love this mon. I love the synergy we got going on right now, and that is why we drafted Salamance 4th overall for your New York Marauders. 5th overall, we proudly announce with the 5th pick for the New York Marauders, Feend Dippity, baby. Now, this mon is a little risky frisky. I don't know what's going to go down with it, but I got riled. I'm a big fan of Acid Spray. This thing has Technician. It boosts Acid Spray, and then you just do DPS up the wazoo. The typing is incredible. Poison Fairy. I wanted Galarian Weezing, but somebody took that from me. But either way, we do indeed get the Feend Dippity. Beautiful mon. And the stats are pretty good. Its special attack isn't really there, but it could dabble, you know, it could dabble. It is a pretty bulky mon. This mon screams Assault Fast, and then having the Poison Fairy typing. Defense is insane. Very good defenses here. Even good offense as well. You are weak to ground, and that wouldn't be a me draft if I didn't have a lot of ground weaknesses, but you know, we'll work on that. But beautiful mon, Technician, Toxic Chain. Toxic Chain basically says with each attack, you have a 30% chance to badly poison somebody. So it's kind of like Scald with Burn, but now it's like every attack can poison, and not just poison, badly poison, which means over turns, as turns go on, you take more and more damage, while regular poison is just a set amount of damage you take per turn. So Toxic is better than just regular poison, obviously, and that is what Toxic Chain does. And then we got moves like Tail Slap to like multi-hit to try to trigger the Toxic Chain. But I don't know. This mon's experimental, obviously. No one's had it before in draft. It literally just came out. So we're going to give it a go. Beautiful typing. And hopefully it works out for us. The squad overall, you see the ground weaknesses. We got 3 ground weaknesses, but we got 1 immunity, 1 resist, and we have 2 intimidators as well. So that is some zest right there, if I do say so myself. Now, with the 6th pick overall, your New York Marauders proudly selects Low Kicks. Now, this is a mon I had my eyes on, my Los Ojos on for some time. Bug Dark is pretty good offensive typing, and then with Tinted Lens, like, if you guys don't know, Tinted Lens makes any, like, resisted attack basically be neutral for the most part. So, like, if I use, like, U-turn on a Pokemon that resists Bug, it's still gonna be basically neutral damage instead of being resistant, because Tinted Lens says, hey, we don't care, we just do neutral damage with attacks that are resisted, pretty much. So, Low Kicks is insane. Its move pool is pretty damn good. It's got great coverage. Swarm is obviously probably never going to be used. You're always going to be Tinted Lens. And with the Bug Dark typing, we have First Impression. We have Sucker Punch priority in those 2 attacks. We have a somewhat fast U-turn. We have a good Lunge user. You know, hit the Pokemon with Lunge. They lower their attack by 1 point or 1 layer, one level. And basically this mon is a U-turn Pokemon. We love U-turn. And what else is Low Kicks? I mean, he is good. He is really good coverage if you look at Low Kicks. His speed isn't amazing. It's like an awkward spot at 92. But like a little Choice Scarf action there, a little Choice Band action there. This thing even also gets Swords Dance as well. So like a little Reed, Swords Dance, Sucker Punch shenanigans going down, you know. Just a great mon. I think it's going to be a really, really good pick on the team. He also resists ground, so we got that going for us. And, yeah, cool mon, great typing. Gonna give him a go because I want to use this Pokemon for a while. I never have yet. So guess what? Boom. Low Kicks is a New York Marauder. That's a squad over there overall. Like I said, we got 3 answers for ground attacks now, which is nice. And that's that, my friends. Now, 7th overall, the New York Marauders proudly draft and select Electrode. My beautiful boy Electrode over here. Now, obviously, Hisuian Electrode is superior. It is gone at this point. I really wanted that, like every other mother flipper in the freaking draft, so we didn't get him. However, we got his little brother over here, Electrode, who is going to be a Terra Captain as well. Electric, Ice, and Grass typing as our beautiful Terra Captain. Now, why those typings and why this Pokemon? Well, really fast Pokemon. This thing can outspeed some Choice Scarf users that are slower, just naturally being a timid nature. If not, we don't have to worry about that. We just go modest. We do a little boost in our damage there. And its move pool isn't the best, but it just has enough to give it a little mid-tier rating in Draft League and Pokemon, in my opinion, overall. It has a fast Volt Switch. It obviously has T-Bolt. And now being a Terra Captain, those bulky grounds and grass Pokemon and whatnot ain't going to be sitting around too long. Because we either go Terra Ice or Terra Grass, and we bop them. Okay? Or Terra Electric if we want some really big damage, but most of the time, so we're going to go Terra Ice or Terra Grass. Terra Grass also gives us another ground resistance when we terrestrialize, while Terra Ice gives us an option offensively to make sure we hit what we gotta hit and keep the momentum rolling in our favor. Stats are obviously Diarrhea Filth outside of the speed, but that speed plus the Aftermath and even static ability make this mon pretty damn solid in my opinion. This thing drops dead. The person that killed it taking a quarter of their health. If they're less than a quarter, they're gone. Finito Dunzo as well. And it gets explosion. So you got little memes going on. You're going to drop dead, little focus hit explosion, or just you live, focus, and explode. Boom. You know, it's cute. This thing is good. And he is going to be a Terra Captain of your New York Marauders. And then once again, you see those ground weaknesses between Arcanine, Great Tusk, Arcanine, Iron Treads, Feend Dippity, and now the Electrode. But once again, we got 2 Intimidators, we got 1 Immunity, we got 2 Resist, and for Terra Grass as well, that's another Resist right then and there, my friends. So, those are your first 7 New York Marauders. Number 8, with their 8th pick, the New York Marauders proudly selects Slowbro. Now, getting Slowbro this late felt really, really, really good. I wanted a bulky water type Pokemon, and I also wanted a fighting resistance as well, because now, like, low kicks, Honan Arcanine, and Iron Treads are all weak to fighting. I know Feend Dippity and Salamance resist, but I really wanted a bulky water type as well. I know I got the Ogre Palm, but I think I just wanted Slowbro for its versatility. This mon is incredible. It's been around since literally Gen 1, like, it's probably older than some of the viewers that are watching the Draft League battles, but this mon, it just, Regenerator is obviously insane, and this can go physical, this can go special, his move pool is absolutely insane. Pretty sure he gets all the elemental punches, he gets EQ, you know, Scald is back. If you don't know, Scald is back, so our boy Slowbro is getting Scald here, a beautiful mon. Scald burns are always phenomenal. Even a slow teleport user, now teleport gets you the hell out of there, it's pretty nice. This is almost Slowking, but I opted for Slowbro because I want to be the bulkier one. Slowking's a little more offensive, Slowbro is a little more defensive, not by much, but I wanted a bulky Slowbro, and I chose bulky Slowbro because he is a nice bulky water type. He is half psychic, a type you don't have yet. You resist fighting. You are not resistant to the ground, but you can like check ground mons pretty well if you're big typing, defensive typings. And you're just beautiful, you know. It's Slowbro, man. Calm on, slack off, Regenerator. This mon is phenomenal, and getting Slowbro with our 8th pick this late in the draft feels pretty damn good. Now, for me, I only drafted 10 Pokemon on my team with my points, but for age of seeing things could change that, so we got our last 2 picks come up right now with the 9th pick overall. The New York Marauders proudly draft our boy Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is here, another OG mon. This thing is incredible. This thing has guts. This thing has Facade, Protect, Flame Orb, you know. It has Mach Punch, Drain Punch, Bulk Up. And if you don't know, this thing now has Defog, so I don't have to rely on freaking Rapid Spin all the time on our Iron Treads, or I don't gotta rely on, I think Salamance gets Defog possibly, but I don't know. I don't want to be going around Defog Salamance when it's weak to rocks. That'll force me to wear the heavy duty boots, but that's alright. Overall, Conkeldurr is here, a beautiful mon. Mach Punch, Drain Punch is self-explanatory, you know. Great stabs, great fighting type, even sheer force you with the punches and whatnot. Like, or I should have the pump, but yeah, LE punches will be boosted by that, because they have secondary effects. Iron Fist, obviously, as well. Phenomenal for Mach Punch, LA punches, Drain Punch, all that good stuff. Guts, you know, Facade, you don't want to get burnt, you get burnt, boom, you start Facade spamming, Drain Punch spamming, whatever it may be. Beautiful mon, is pretty much all offensive powerhouse. There's going to be a lot of AV usage here on this thing. Maybe even a little Trick Room if I can pull that off, but probably not with Slowbro. Just a bulky mon, really good Assault Vest user, really good mon in general, has priority first on the priority mon, and most importantly, I wanted to Pokemon like a Defog or these Rapid Spin for us. At this point in the draft, wasn't many things left, or there weren't many things left, but I think Conkeldurr is a beautiful mon, and we're ripping and roaring, baby. And then finally, with our last overall pick for your New York Marauders, we proudly present another Terra Captain, our boy Trevenant. I love this mon. This is an OG mon back in the X and Y days. Not only do you give us another ground resistance, you give us a ghost typing, which we didn't have, and a fighting immunity that we didn't have. And of course, being a Terra Captain, we're going Ghost, Fairy, Fire. Why are we doing those? Ghost, self-explanatory. Fairy, good defensive typing, and it's pretty good. We're weak to dark, we're weak to poison, we're weak to dark, and we're weak to what else on this thing? I don't know. We just go Fairy type, we resist dark now, we resist fighting still instead of being immune to fighting, and we lose a lot of our weaknesses to the grass type, and we lose our ghost weaknesses as well. And then Fire type, because I don't know, it seemed good, so I went for it. I don't know, either that or water, and I figured if I go water typing here, it'll be a little redundant, and I think Trevenant is just cute with the fire typing as well, but it's gonna put in the work for us. Overall, this mon is pretty offensive. It's most likely gonna be a mixture of like something to eat up EQs for us, maybe a little Will-O-Wisp action, you know, Harvest, Citrus Berry. We got Frisk, which is incredible in Draft League. You have no idea what your opponent is ever gonna bring with that Frisk. We at least get a mon or two, you realize, oh, they got this on them, confirmed. And you're pretty bulky, 82, 82, 76, 85, and attack is 110, you know? Not the fastest mon around, but like I said, it gets another ground resistance, a fighting immunity, and just a beautiful mon overall. And that will be your New York Marauders for the Shuckle Premier League, my friends. Let me know what you think of the draft down below. I'm very excited. Draft League will be beginning as soon as possible. I'm pretty sure week 1 goes live a week after you see this video, so sit tight. Buckle up. Marauders are back, baby. It's going to be a fun time. Have a great day. Stay beautiful. Stay sexy. We'll see you next time. Fancy outro, yeah. Was that good?